In most cases, the city is at the mercy of the province when it comes to funding. Is there an alternative way council can improve existing outreach programs such as mental health, domestic violence programs, without waiting solely on the province?
All right, and we're going to start this round with Thomas. Thomas, your response, please.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the question, Trey. One of the programs that I've really been looking into lately is the Foundry. The Foundry is a program that helps youth with mental health and addictions issues here in our community. We were actually we were shortlisted back in 2019 to get onto this program, and the city has been very, very active in it. I would like to see us doubling down on those efforts and making sure that we get in line right away as soon as possible. Tara's got the last one. They're a great program. We can also look at partnering with Northern Health to getting into a recovery beds, getting in a new building for people to go and sober up, whatever it might be. And yes, absolutely, is the city able to advocate for mental health and addictions? 100%. Our MLA is one person. If we have an entire group advocating to our provincial government saying this needs to be done now, we can make waves.
Thank you, Thomas. Jonathan, your turn.
Thanks, Trey, for the great questions. So this is something that is near and dear to my heart because it's something that I've experienced throughout my life, whether it's myself, my family, friends, my parents. One of the things that I want to see is a treatment center here in Fort St. John. I've chatted about it quite a lot over the last few months, and I've had a lot of great feedback from it. We do currently have an outreach group that goes around helping the homeless and helping people, with naloxone kits and things like that. But we can definitely do better. We do need more recovery beds. And after chatting with the Salvation Army and looking at things, there are some holes in our programs that we need to fill. And that's basically getting the treatment and getting the support when they're done the treatment. And if we can fill those, and that's using nonprofits, businesses, and our community as a whole together, because that's what it comes down to is community.
Thank you so much. Sarah.
Thank you. I think this is where the not-for-profits have an opportunity to shine. They are not subject to waiting on provincial prerogative or funding. They are able to be the on-the-ground action in the community and get things done. I think the city is taking some great steps in setting up their community foundation that will help community nonprofits to be stronger, to have more access to funding, and even just help boards of not-for-profits to know how to run themselves better. So I think that is a huge part, but then also continuing the lobbying of the provincial government. The squeaky wheel does get the grease, and so we need to continue that voice, as well as looking for any opportunities to partner with Northern Health to create solutions to fill these gaps and these needs. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. And Tristan, we'll come back to you.
So for part of my platform that I want to address is anti-racism. Now, the province of British Columbia has just created the Resilience BC Anti-Racism Fund. And with the budget of 2021, they have also released a whole swathe of funding. Now, this funding is ripe for the taking, and all we do is the Dawson Creek Literacy Society has already been added as part of it. And so I think by getting the city involved to lobby others within the community and to encourage them to take up these initiatives is fantastic to create more exposure and to partnerships with the province.
Thank you, Tristan. We had just a couple of audio issues there, but I think we're okay, are we?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Jim?
I'm no stranger to struggles with mental health and addictions in our city. I do recognize that there's needs to be addressed, and I realize that it's a provincial-wide issue, mental health and addiction. Also, people with mental illness, are more likely to struggle with substance abuse, and having a recovery and rehabilitation facility in Fort St. John is long overdue. And for someone to say otherwise is naive. I fully support, a sourcing option between Fort St. John and Northern Health to see if we can get a facilities up and running in Fort St. John. I mean, the bottom line is it's long overdue and it will save lives.